I think, in my opinion, and if I were BBC, if I had the BBC deal, this is what I would make sure I would do if I had the BBC deal, like Ben Shalom has got with Boxer. Key thing about the staff that I employ, they need to be experienced. They need to know what they're talking about when they're talking about boxing. I would stay clear of these wet behind the ears youngsters in boxing. I'm not joking. Leave that to DAZN, leave that to Queensbury, and have a more, I'm not gonna say professional, but a more well-oiled unit. I think the face of BBC Boxing has to be one that's not old and tired, but one that knows his boxing. On the commentary team, personally, I would have some like Ian Darke in the commentary team. Paul Dempsey, but Ian Darke definitely in the commentary team. Try and find people like Glenn McCrory, Duke McKenzie, those sort of guys. Prince Nassim Hamed. I think it's crucial. It's very important that if they have people that are talking the truth, speaking the truth, not just speaking things to please the promoter, but saying things that people can actually learn about boxing, and the truth is being spoken, and at least the fighters on the BBC network can actually fight, and taking it to the old school. I think Ben's going to be at an advantage. He can learn from all the mistakes that DAZN or Queensbury are making. There's few, but they're making mistakes, and sort of people, the caliber, the people they're bringing in, they could say, well, okay, that's what you've got, but we're going to be the clean glass here. We're going to be the one that's going to give you good fights, making sure there's good judging, good fights, good commentary, non-biased commentary, and on a Saturday night you want to watch boxing, you want to listen to good commentary, you need good commentary, good background stories, people who can tell a story, people who can commentate, and people who are in the know. And if they can make a magazine show on top of the boxing with a magazine show, there'd be a flyer. Now, not a magazine show where people are celebrating boxers. I don't want to see that crap. Leave that to DAZN, leave that to Queensbury. Ones where we actually get to hear, watch how the fighters grow up into the sport. See their family lives. Do you understand? See what motivates them as fighters. Something different. But I think that's what I would do if I had